Okay. So, yeah, not actually this. Let's try that again. So what we did is we started off with this, right? But we tried to graph it, go to 3, 2, and then we use the slope to do the rest. So that'd be up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. We had to do this a few times until we found out where's the y-intercept. So it was a lot of work just to find out where it crossed there. So what we did instead is just use the slope-intercept form, right? And we already know what the equation of the line is at the beginning. Since we know the slope, it's 2x. We just didn't know what the y-intercept was. So we had to look on the graph and figure it out, right? So using this, we just plugged everything in. So we have a y here, right? The slope was m. And the x was 3. Right? And we don't know what the y-intercept is, so we just put b. So that was pretty easy to plug in. Just 3 numbers, plug them in. And then
Well, what do we do
2 times 3 is 6. And then we just have to subtract 6 on both sides. Negative. So that was how we got that last number. Now, make sure you do not just get -4 and say, I'm done. You need to write this. This is your final answer right here. That's what your answer is. Okay, so if you notice on the paper, there's two possible answers. They both start with the slope, right? They both start with y equals 2x, because we know the slope is 2, right? So all of them, it's the same thing. Like this is m equals -3, so they both start with y equals -3x. So the slope's not a big problem. It's trying to find out what this number on the end should be. That's what you're doing all this work for, is just to find out the y-intercept. Okay? And don't worry if you get a fraction. So something like number 6, it has like 1/2, 6, 1. So number 6, slope of 1/2. That goes through 6, 1. Right? Still the same thing. I know some people say the fractions are harder, but if you just start doing the work, you'll find out it's probably not that bad. Right? Slope is 1/2, x is 6. Right? So what's half of 6? 3. So yeah, fraction not that bad. Or you can look at it as 6 divided by 2, same thing, and then you can solve. Again, this is not the answer here. The answer is actually y equals 1/2 x, right? That part we already knew from the slope, and the number we just got, that's the end part, okay, -2. So if you go back up here, there you have it. Okay, so just go through each one. As you can see, some of them do have a fraction y-intercept. So if you're getting a fraction, look at the answer and see if it has a fraction in it, and you'll know, okay, that's supposed to happen. Now, if you're getting a fraction and it's on number 7 and the only 2 possible answers are -7 and 6, you know something's wrong. But some of these fraction, right, for these last few, you will have fractions, and they're all non-mixed numbers. They're all improper, so you'll have to do everything with common denominators. Okay. So your goal today is to finish this up, or start and finish it today in class. Okay. Each problem should have this much work to go along with it. So it's not very impressive if you walk up and say, "Well, I have this part done." If you haven't done any of the algebra, you don't get credit for your algebra assignment. Okay, so you have to show all this. I do have assignment 5, which we'll do towards the end of class tomorrow, and we'll do a quiz on this tomorrow as well. So we have today and a little bit of tomorrow to get really good at this and know how to solve it. Okay, so go ahead and get started. Stay focused. Don't let anybody distract you. It should be a good day.